While Tommy would fulfill his plot from the games, Jesse's entry in The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 5 is also a crucial point in his character journey. Even though Ellie and Tommy couldn't have been more hurt by the abrupt and unexpected murder, Joel Miller's death in Season 2, Episode 2 shook the whole Jackson community. Despite the Council's directives in Jackson, Ellie and Dina have already traveled to Seattle in search of Abby. It is revealed that Jesse and Tommy are also present at the conclusion of Season 2, Episode 5. Since coming to Seattle, Ellie and Dina have encountered several challenges, but the most significant is that Abby's outfit, the Washington Liberation Front, is a sizable paramilitary organization. They will have a far higher chance of succeeding if they are accompanied by two more seasoned survivors. The cast of The Last of Us Season 2 includes Gabriel Luna as Tommy and Young Mazzino as Jesse. Jesse's arrival in Seattle hints that The Last of Us Season 2 is following Tommy's game story. Every new episode of The Last of Us Season 2 adds more game adjustments, but one significant difference is that Tommy is the one who flees to Seattle in this video game. Maria then gives Ellie and Dina permission to go and fetch him back, which starts Ellie on her quest for retribution. Some had speculated that Tommy would not be going at all because Ellie was the first to go on the TV show. This notion has been refuted by Jesse's statement that he is present with Tommy, placing Tommy on a similar trajectory to his game counterpart. The fact that Tommy Miller and Maria have a son in the TV series is one of the most significant distinctions between the game and television adaptations of the character. As a father, his rash decision to travel to another state to pursue heavily armed attackers is far less acceptable, and it wouldn't have been shocking if he hadn't gone at all. However, he may be able to carry out parts of his tale from The Last of Us Part 2 now that he is in Seattle, such as the sniper gunfight with Abby and Manny. What Jesse and Tommy's decision to come to Seattle means for both characters. In The Last of Us Part 2, Tommy and Jesse both have tragic ends, and it's almost depressing to watch them show up for the action, knowing how things will go for them. In the same vein, Jesse finds out that Dina is expecting his child when he travels alone to Seattle to assist Ellie and Dina in the video game. However, Abby goes to the movie theater to murder Ellie after finding out what happened to her pals, Mel and Owen. Without hesitation, Abby kills Jesse by shooting him right away. Even though Tommy does not die, his destiny is not a happy one. After the incident in Seattle, Tommy returns to Jackson and is consumed by a desire for vengeance. Despite his failure to track down and murder Abby, he eventually finds out that someone who looks like Abby has shown up in Santa Barbara and tries to persuade Ellie to go instead of him because he was hurt in their most recent meeting with Abby. He chastises her for giving up on obtaining justice for Joel when she refuses, and this is the last time we see him. Given that the version we've seen is much less intent on retaliation than the games, HBO's The Last of Us may choose to go in a different direction with Tommy. Although Tommy is portrayed by Gabriel Luna as strong, he is also responsible and doesn't appear like the kind of man who would dedicate his life to ensuring Abby's death. He has a town to maintain, a good wife, and children. However, with so many factions and the infected coming together for carnage, a lot of things may go wrong in Seattle.